But I'm also well aware of a rule taught to me by Fred Friendly, who was my mentor for many years, formerly head of CBS, who hosted seminars like this, where you were waiting for technology to do something. He said, just remember, Charlie, technology is out to fuck you. All right, so maybe this comes up and maybe it doesn't. If it does come up, it's a question tool. And the idea is that you out there who are online can ask a question. But you not only ask it, you see other questions that people online have asked. And if you like the question that they've asked, you can note your vote. And the question tool then lists to the top the questions that most people are most interested in having asked. And so it's an excellent tool for consolidating and aggregating the curiosity of a crowd. And we hope to use it not only in the face-to-face iteration of this class, but the whole thought here is to be investing in the first stages of a scalable distance learning venture, where the idea is that what we produce here in this class can be streamed to classrooms in Second Life and on the open net. But think in terms of classrooms in Second Life, each one of which is a poker club, if you will. But the structure is completely independent of the substance. The idea is that you can project from a classroom to multiple virtual classrooms and relate those classrooms back, each through a question tool that aggregates the interest to a point where it's scalably possible to respond to it. So that's part of the idea of the enterprise. All right, so today I'm so pleased to be able to welcome our guests, and I want to jump right into it. Crandell Addington, tell us who you are.
I'm Crandell Addington. I'm a member of the Poker Hall of Fame, and I hold the record for final table appearances in the main event of the World Series of Poker. I transitioned my poker skills. I've been retired from poker for over 25 years. I transitioned my poker skills into the presidency and chairmanship of a biopharmaceutical company that has a drug in clinical trials at MD Anderson. I'm also chairman of the board, one of the largest shareholders of a publicly traded gold company called Gold Reef International. And I used the skills that I learned in poker to transition into an entrepreneurial opportunity.
Sorry, I'm just got a little distracted here with my background. I lost not only my question tool, but I now am vividly advertising Hitachi for no particularly great reason. Crandell, you were like there at the beginning of poker in a way. I mean, modern poker.
Well, I'll be 70 my next birthday, so I'm not quite that old. Hickok was long dead before I was born. But yes, there were
poker used to be a game where it was said people brought weapons to the table.
Well, maybe not to the table and laid them on the table, but we did have weapons. But it was not really to use against each other. What we wanted to be able to do is if we won, we wanted to be able to get back to the car with the money. And so not only did we have to beat a lot of good players, but we had to dodge the hijackers and oftentimes the sheriff of the county. So, yeah, a lot of weapons got left in some various places when the sheriffs showed up. Nobody claimed those weapons. But I don't think I can ever recall any players shooting at each other during that period of time. Now we're talking about in the late 50s and the 60s and into the 70s. By about 1985, the days the Texas Road Gamblers were coming to a close, and I escaped out the window of time before it completely closed. So after that, I've got not much knowledge about what went on, you know, but about that time, corporate America had found Las Vegas, and cost accountants began to calculate net return for square foot of floor space. And so a lot of things changed during that period of time, but as I said, I was long gone by then.